Harry Kane is not human. This guy is a goal machine. Goals and goals and goals and goals. Let me show you something. Last Tuesday in Madrid, 46 seconds into the second half, Harry Kane receives the ball at the top of the area from Michael Olise's cutback, opens his body, and curls a low shot into the far corner past Andre Lunin. Santiago Bernabéu Stadium. Real Madrid, the most decorated club in the history of European football. Kane curls it into the corner like he does this every single day and strolls away. His 49th goal of the season. And then tonight at the Allianz Arena, with Bayern and Real Madrid level. On the night at 1-1, Kane scores again in the 38th minute to help Bayern win 4-3 on the night and advance to the Champions League semifinals on a 6-4 aggregate. 50 goals for Bayern Munich this season. 50. Harry Kane has just joined the most exclusive goal-scoring club in the history of football. Welcome back to the channel. Drop your country in the comments right now. If you are new here, please subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Now, let us talk about what Harry Kane is doing this season and exactly what company he is in. Let us go through the elite list of players who have scored 50 or more goals in a single season for their club. Because this list is very short, and the names on it are the names that define what the word greatness means in football. Lionel Messi, 2011 to 2012 season at Barcelona, 73 goals in 60 matches. That season remains the most prolific individual goal-scoring campaign in the entire history of the sport. Nobody has come close to it since, and the realistic assessment is that nobody ever will. Messi was 24 years old and operating at a level of sustained brilliance that the game had never seen before and has not seen since. 73 goals. That number belongs to its own conversation, and nothing else comes near it. Cristiano Ronaldo, his most productive season at Real Madrid. 61 goals in 54 matches. 61. Breaking La Liga record after record, carrying Real Madrid to domestic and European glory, and scoring at a rate that had the entire football world questioning whether any human being could maintain that output across a full calendar. Ronaldo maintained it for the better part of a decade, and the 61-goal season was the peak of that extraordinary sustained run. Robert Lewandowski, 2019 to 2020 for Bayern Munich, 55 goals in 47 games. The season where European football finally accepted that what Lewandowski was doing at Bayern was historically elite. 55 goals, including 34 and 31 Bundesliga appearances, breaking Gerd Muller's sacred league record that had stood since 19 Assumption in a single season. Erling Haaland, his debut season at Manchester City, 52 goals in 53 appearances across all competitions, the most Premier League goals ever scored in a single season. A number so extraordinary that it seemed like a once-in-a-generation outlier, a statistical impossibility that happened and left the entire football world trying to process what they had just witnessed. And now, Harry Kane. 50 goals in 42 appearances for Bayern Munich in the 2025 to 26 season. 50 goals in 42 games. That rate is better than Haaland's 52 in 53. Better than Lewandowski's 55 in 47. Better than Ronaldo's 61 in 54. Only Messi in that mythological 2011 to 12 season produced goals at a faster rate than Harry Kane is producing right now for Bayern Munich. That is not a compliment dressed up to sound impressive. That is just the mathematics of where he sits in historical company. Kane has been a different player since winning his first career trophy with Bayern. The Bundesliga title he lifted in his debut season at the club transformed something in him. Every great striker reaches a point in their career where the trophies confirm what the individual numbers have always said. Kane spent his entire Tottenham career producing numbers that ranked him among the elite forwards in European football, while the silverware never arrived. Winning the Bundesliga opened the door to something, a freedom, a lightness, a permission to stop carrying that particular weight and simply play football at the level he has always been capable of. And what came out the other side of that release was 50 goals in 42 games. His Champions League output this season has been just as extraordinary as his domestic numbers. 11 Champions League goals, equaling his best ever scoring season in the competition. 22 Champions League goals across the last 2 seasons, the most of any player in the competition over that 2-year period. More than Mbappe, more than Vinicius, more than anyone In the tie against Real Madrid, he was carrying an ankle injury going into the first leg. He was listed as a game day decision. He scored in the 46th minute with a curling shot into the far corner from the edge of the area. That is the mentality of a striker who will not be kept out of the biggest moments. Tonight at the Allianz Arena, he scored again, helping Bayern win 4-3 to complete the comeback and advance 6-4 on aggregate. Real Madrid are out. Bayern Munich are in the Champions League semifinals. And Harry Kane scored in both legs against the most successful team in the history of the competition. This is not recency bias. This is not an English footballer benefiting from moving abroad and finally being appreciated in the way his talent always deserved. The numbers are the numbers, and they are historically significant in ways that will be discussed long after this season ends. Kane is 28 goals away from Alan Shearer's all-time Premier League scoring record, which he will almost certainly break on a return to England eventually. He is the highest scoring Englishman in Champions League history by some distance. He has 57 international goals for England, making him the third highest scoring English footballer in his country's history. And he is producing all of these numbers while simultaneously being one of the most technically complete, most selfless, and most intelligent center forwards in world football. He links play intelligently. He creates chances for teammates that a lesser striker would take themselves. He presses from the front with discipline and energy. He leads the line in the truest sense of that phrase. The 50 goals is the headline, but the complete striker performance is the story behind every single one of them. Messi reached a level that belongs to its own category. 73 goals in 60 games sits outside of normal sporting comparison and should not be diminished by being placed alongside anything else. But in the tier below that, in the tier where the greatest strikers of each generation leave their permanent mark on the history books, Harry Kane has now planted his flag firmly and without argument. Ronaldo scored 61. Lewandowski scored 55. Haaland scored 52. Kane has scored 50 in 42 games. Against Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu in the Champions League quarterfinal on a twisted ankle, curling it into the far corner like the occasion was nothing. Then again tonight at the Allianz Arena to help send Real Madrid out of Europe 6-4 on aggregate. This is Harry Kane in the form of his life. At 32 years old, the age when most strikers are managing their fitness and counting their appearances carefully, Kane is scoring at a rate that belongs in the same historical sentence as Ronaldo and Lewandowski. Harry Kane is not human. He is a goal machine. And the records he is chasing right now are the records that define football history. Tell me in the comments, is Harry Kane having the best season of his career? And can Bayern Munich win the Champions League this season with Kane in this form? Drop your take below. Subscribe, keep that notification bell switched on, and we will see you in the next one.